Arise, O Judge of the nations. Lift your hand above the proud. Let the earth remember heaven. Let the strong be humbled now.
David knew that not all warfare lived in private inward pain. Some was waged against the wicked who delight in blood and shame. He did not fear to call for justice, did not fear to ask the Lord to arise against oppression and unsheathe the righteous sword. Yet his cry was not vindictive, not the tantrum of the flesh. It was covenant appeal to the one who judges best. There are rulers drunk on violence, systems feeding on the weak, tongues that twist the truth for profit, hands too stained to even speak. Yeshua, judge of every nation, rise above the blood-soaked lies, and let the saints stop calling evil wisdom in disguise. For the meek still need a defender, and the poor still need a king, and the church must pray in truth until the judge does bring. Rise against the thrones of darkness, rise against the lying tongue. Let the mighty learn their limits before the Holy One. Arise, O Judge of the nations, scatter pride and break deceit. Yeshua, rule in holy justice, lay oppression at your feet. Arise, O Judge of the nations, let the lowly hear your voice. God of righteousness and thunder, make the meek rejoice.
Some have lost the nerve for praying psalms that ask for heaven's hand, fearing holy confrontation in a soft and shifting land. Yet if the church forgets your justice, she will flatter her own chains and call captivity compassion while the serpent quietly reigns. Teach us how to pray for rescue, teach us how to name the lie, teach us how to seek your judgment with clean motives and clear eyes. Let the fathers bless their children with the courage to be true. Let the mothers cry for justice till the heavens answer through. For the Lamb is also lion, and the pierced hand still can reign, and the Judge of all the nations still is not ashamed. Justice is not contrary to mercy. Justice is mercy for the ones being crushed. Arise, O Judge of the nations, scatter pride and break deceit. Yeshua, rule in holy justice, feel tonight when the judge arises? The poor can finally breathe.
Not every chain is visible. Not every prison has a wall. Some are broken in the place of praise before the captives ever call. David knew of binding darkness, not with sorcery or fear, but with worship, truth, and holy awe that made the kingdom clear. There are strong men over regions, over habits, over homes, patterns, powers, and familiar lies that make the soul feel owned. Yet the Lord has given praises as a banner and a blade, and the saints who sing in agreement see the unseen power sway. Not because the melody alone contains the might to win, but because the King inhabits where the consecrated sing. Yeshua, teach us how to worship with authority made clean, till the things that long oppressed us know they cannot intervene. For the war is not against the flesh, but against the hidden chain. And the church that praises rightly need not live beneath that reign. Let the song become agreement, let the heart refuse the lie, let the praise of holy union bind the powers of the night. Bind the strong man in praise, lift the holy sound. Yeshua, break the ancient pattern, drive the darkness down. Bind the strong man in praise, let the captive breathe. God of David, God of triumph, make the bound ones free. Some strong men feed on secrecy, some on family compromise, some on cycles of corruption that are normalized by lies, some on unresolved transgression, some on bitterness and fear, some on wounds the church ignored across too many years. But the Lord can break the pattern where repentance clears the room, and the praise that follows cleansing can become the serpent's doom. Teach the saints to war with holiness, not slogans dressed as zeal. Teach the leaders how to shepherd till the deeper wound can heal. For deliverance is not theater, nor a hunger for display. It is truth enthroned in worship, driving hell away. Some powers leave when argument ends. Some leave when the room fills with the Lord. Yeshua.
Break the ancient pattern, drive the darkness down.
Bind the strong man in praise.
Let the captive free.
God of David, God of triumph, make the bound ones free. Bind the strong man in praise for the family and the land, for the church and for the wounded, for the weak who barely stand. King Messiah, fill the chamber, let the enemy retreat. Bind the strong man in praise, make the bound ones free. Praise is not passive. When the king is in the room, there are enemies with faces, and enemies no eye can see. Deliver us, O God of David, from the hand of hidden cruelty. David knew the violent man. Oh, David knew the violent man. David knew the violent man, the treacherous heart, the plotting tongue. Knew the traps laid in the pathway, knew the songs the wicked sung. He did not romanticize the war, nor call evil something less. He named the snare and asked the Lord to answer in distress. There are bloody hands in every age, though some wear polished smiles. Hands that traffic, hands that shatter, hands that twist the innocent child. There are spiritual violences too, subtle as the serpent's breath, the slow corruption of a soul that leads by inches into death. Yeshua, save us from the bloody man in system, room, and mind, from the spirit that delights to steal, degrade, corrupt, and bind. Let the church recover language to pray against this stain and not be mute where your image is save the weak from hidden violence, save the pure from serpent ways. Let the cry for holy rescue rise in these last days. Deliver me from the bloody, Yeshua, judge and mighty shepherd, hear the suffering call. Deliver me from the bloody man, break the hunter's claim. God of justice, God of rescue, vindicate your name. This is not the prayer of hatred, not the rage of wounded flesh. It is the cry for holy rescue, where corruption still enmeshes. Teach the saints to intercede for those too crushed to speak aloud. Teach the leaders not to hide truth, just to please the crowd. For the bloody man survives, where silence is called peace, where compromise is dressed as wisdom, and discernment starts to cease. But the Lord still hears the hunted, still regards the crushed and poor, still can break the hidden network and unmask the secret door. And the Son of David still arises for the victim and the land, not embarrassed by our pleading, but attending every hand. So let the song of war and rescue ring through all the church again, till the weak are not abandoned to the hands of violent men. Intercession for the oppressed is not optional mercy, it is covenant loyalty.
Deliver me from the bloody man, save the weak and small.
Yeshua, judge and mighty shepherd,
Hear the suffering call.
deliver me from the bloody man, break the hunter's claim. God of justice, God of rescue, vindicate your name. Deliver me from the bloody man, for the child and for the bride, for the soul that has been hunted, for the truth that men would hide. King Messiah, move in power, let the hidden works be named. Deliver me from the bloody man, vindicate your name. The cry of the oppressed still reaches heaven.
Fire on the gates of Zion, fire in the holy air. The Lord walks through his city, and no false thing remains there. Zion is not kept by iron, not by towers made of stone, but by the fire of holy presence circling round the throne. There are gates that must be guarded from the flatteries of hell, gates of doctrine, gates of worship, gates where living waters dwell. David sang of gates lifting upward for the King of Glory's reign. But if the Holy enters, every idol feels the flame. You are not a God of mixture, not a God of dim devotion. You are fire on the entrance, you are storm within the ocean. Yeshua, set our gates in order, cleanse the hinges of the soul, burn away the old defilement,
till the city becomes whole. For the gates of any people show the things they truly fear. So let Zion's gates be holy, for the King himself is near. Burn the gate of compromise now, burn the gate of hidden shame. Let the city learn to welcome only what exalts your name. Fire on the gates of Zion, guard the holy way. Yeshua, King of blazing mercy, rule our walls today. Fire on the gates of Zion, let the unclean fear your flame. God of glory, God of purging, magnify your name. There are gates inside our households where old lies still enter in. Gates of memory, gates of language, gates through which the dark begins. There are open doors to anger, open doors to lesser gods, open doors to numbing pleasures that corrode the heart in parts. But the Lord can station fire at the threshold of the man, and the church that asks for cleansing can be guarded by his hand. Teach us not to call it balance when our gates are overrun. Teach us not to name as wisdom what the Holy One has shunned. For spiritual war is often fought where entry points remain, and Zion stays protected when the fire marks every gate. A city falls long before the walls collapse. If its gates stop discerning, set the fire there, Lord. Fire on the gates of Zion, guard the holy way. Yeshua, King of blazing mercy, rule our walls today. Fire on the gates of Zion, let the unclean fear your flame. God of glory, God of purging, magnify your name. Fire on the gates of Zion, for the young and for the old, for the church and for the city, for the hearts that must be bold. King Messiah, stand among us, keep our watch and keep our flame. Fire on the gates of Zion, magnify your name. When the gates belong to fire, the city learns desire.
There is a roar from the holy hill that the kingdoms cannot tame. When the Lord defends his city, nothing stays the same.
the hill the Lord has loved, of the place where holy thunder shakes the idols from above. The roar of God is not mere volume, not the chaos of a storm. It is the settled force of justice taking sovereign form. Every rival throne is troubled when the King gives forth His word. Every hidden pact of darkness knows the warning has been heard. There are roars against the enemy and roars that call the weak, roars that break the siege of terror and restore the soul's ability to speak. Yeshua, let that holy roaring sound again through all the land, till the church stops fearing darkness and remembers where you stand. For the hill of God still matters, though the nations mock the name, and the roar from Zion's summit still can scatter shame. Roar against the gates of evil, roar above the noise of men. Let the saints hear holy courage rolling through the air again. Roar from the holy hill, shake the nations through. Yeshua, Lion over Zion, we belong to you. Roar from the holy hill, let the watchers know your sound. God of thunder, God of mercy, shake the ground. Yeah! There are seasons when the people need not comfort first, but fire. Need the holy sound of heaven, waking buried desire. Need the roar that says the covenant is still alive and strong. Need the voice that shakes passivity and pulls the saints along. Teach the preachers how to thunder with tears and holy grace. Teach the singers how to carry both the roar and trembling face. Let the fathers lead with boldness, let the mothers war in prayer. Let the youth hear holy thunder and learn courage in the air. For the roar is not destruction for the ones who seek your face. It is rescue for the righteous, and it is terrifying grace. When God roars, something false must move, something hidden must answer. Roar from the holy hill, shake the nations through. Yeshua, Lion over Zion, we belong to you. Roar from the holy hill, let the watchers know your sound. God of thunder, God of mercy, shake the ground. Roar from the holy hill, for the city and the church, for the tired and the hunted, for the ones still in the search. King Messiah, roar in mercy, roar in truth, and roar in fire. Roar from the holy hill, lift us higher. The roar of God is not chaos. It is authority made audible. Do not stop at one blow. Do not stop where fear grows tired. Strike the ground with intercession till the promise catches fire. Though the prophet's scene was laid, David's spirit knew this too. Half-hearted prayer cannot possess all that the Lord will do. The saint who stops in weariness may see a partial field, but the one who keeps on striking sees the deeper victory yield. In the Psalms of long contention, David cried both night and day, teaching us that holy warfare is often patient staying. There are answers held in layers, there are strongholds worn by time, there are breakthroughs that require repeated consecrated cries. Yeshua, keep the intercessor from surrendering too soon. Keep the watchman at the window till the full release comes through. For the powers count on fatigue more than they count on strength, and the war is often won by saints who persist through late. Teach our hands to strike in faith, now teach our knees to hold the line. Let the prayer that seems repetitive become a hammer in time. Strike the ground with intercession, do not stop the cry. Yeshua, hear the persevering, hear the faithful sigh. Strike the ground with intercession till the heavens break. God of David, God of answer, move for mercy's sake. Some gave up just before the opening, some turned back near the rain, some mistook delay for silence and called persistence vain. But the widow and the watchman, the psalmist and the priest, teach us all that true petition does not retreat easily. Let the fathers not grow numb now, let the mothers not grow faint. Let the elders teach endurance to the younger waiting saints. For the devil is not only loud, he also knows how to wait, hoping the church will tire before the answer shakes the gate. But the Lord who loves persistence still records each holy plea, and the full release can come where the remnant will not flee. Do not confuse delay with denial. Do not confuse silence with absence. Keep striking.
Strike the ground with intercession, do not stop the cry. Yeshua, hear the persevering, hear the faithful sigh.
Strike the ground with intercession till the heavens break. God of David, God of answer, move for mercy's sake. Strike the ground with intercession for the There is a blade not forged in iron, a sword carried in the song, in the mouth of praying people. It has been sharp all along. David's songs were not all comfort, not all pasture, not all rain. Some were blades of revelation, cutting through deceit and shame. Some were cries of holy warfare, words that judge the serpent's claim, words that named the evil plainly and exalted God's great name. The mouth of the righteous can become a sharpened place when the truth of heaven enters and the heart is bowed in grace. This is not carnal domination, not the pride that loves to win, but the sword of holy utterance sent against the dark within. Yeshua, put your word within us till our prayers can rightly war, till the lying voice of hell finds no agreement anymore. Let the Psalms become our weapon when the mind is under siege, and let the saints speak truth in worship till the darkness leaves. Put the blade inside the blessing, put the fire inside the word. Let the mouth of consecration carry what the heavens heard. Sword in the mouth of the Psalms, cut the dark away. Yeshua, speak through holy singers, break the chains today. Sword in the mouth of the Psalms, let the stronghold fall. God of truth and God of battle, answer as we call. There are lies that sound persuasive, ancient patterns of the mind, inner laws of accusation that keep wounded people blind. There are churches numbed by language that has lost the fear of God, songs too soft to wound the serpent, prayers too thin to guard the flock. Raise again the songs of battle, raise again the sacred cry, raise again the kind of worship that can teach the saint to fight. Not against the flesh of brother, not against the weak or poor, but against the powers feeding on what Christ has come to cure. For the word of God in singing is not less than when it's preached, and the psalm inside a broken mouth can set the captives free. Some chains are not broken by explanation alone. Some chains break when truth is sung in faith.
Sword in the mouth of the Psalms, cut the dark away. Yeshua, speak through holy singers,
Break the chains today. Sword in the mouth of the Psalms,
unruly mouth can become a battlefield. Blessed are the people who learn to sing truth sharply.
In the last watch before the morning, when the lamps burn low and thin, a trumpet sounds across the silence, calling the weary to rise again. There are hours when the darkness feels as though it owns the land. Hours when the saints are tested more than they can understand. Yet the Lord has never yielded Zion to the Prince of Dust. And the watch before the dawning is the place of fiercest trust. Trumpets are not only warnings, they are also hope made clear, sounding through the sleeping camp that the Lord of hosts is near. In the songs of war and waiting, David knew the night could lie, but the God enthroned above it still could awake the watchman's cry. Yeshua, sound through every chamber where the spirit has grown tired. Wake the ones who almost settled, wake the ones who lost the fire. For the final watch is holy, and the remnant must arise with the song of intercession in their mouths and oil in eyes. Blow again across the city, blow again across the soul. Let the trumpet call to worship till the broken become whole. Trumpet in the last watch, sound across the night. Yeshua, wake your waiting people, call them into life. Trumpet in the last watch, let the holy warning ring. God of Zion, God of judgment, we await our King. There are sleeping home. There are sleeping homes and churches. There are lukewarm gates and minds. There are hearts that lost discernment in the pressure of the times. But the trumpet of Messiah does not flatter, does not bend. It awakens every chamber and announces heaven's end. Not the end of holy promise, but the end of all deceit. The end of hidden compromise brought trembling to the feet. Teach the intercessors courage, teach the singers how to stand. Teach the fathers how to bless their homes beneath your hand. For the watch that stays in worship will not be
Do not sleep through the holy warning. Do not numb your spirit in the final watch. The trumpet is mercy before judgment. Await your name. The trumpet does not only announce danger, it announces that the King is near.
We will not stop at the first silence. We will not bow to the first delay. We will stand before the throne in worship until the fire marks the way. David's life was full of waiting, full of moments stretched and tried. Yet he kept returning upward to the place where truth resides. He knew that heaven answers, not according to our panic's clock, but according to the wisdom of the everlasting rock. So he blessed in expectation, blessed with tears and blessed with war, blessed when shut outside the city, blessed when kings were at the door. There are seasons where the church must hold the song without release, trusting that the throne still hears, though answers are not at our feet. Yeshua, teach us throneward warfare, not the frenzy born of fear. Teach us how to stand and worship till the holy answer nears. For the fire of God still falls where faith and truth remain, and the altar of endurance is not vain. Hold the line in adoration, hold the watch in holy trust. Let the saints refuse surrender to fatigue and to the dust.
Some answers come like whisper, some like storm above the field, some like peace returning inward, some like gates compelled to yield. But whatever form the answer takes, it comes from above, from the throne where justice mingles with covenant love. Teach the church to bear the interval between the cry and flame, without turning to strange fire or calling compromise by name. For the enemy loves impatience, loves the half-built sacrifice, loves the singer who grows bitter when heaven is not immediate. But the saints who keep the altar till the fire descends anew will know the Lord has not forgotten, and His word is true. So we gather with our songs of war beneath the lifted head, until the throne of Christ answers over every land. Delay is not defeat. Waiting is not surrender. The throne is not silence forever.
Until the throne answers with fire,
We will stand and sing Yeshua, Yeshua.
hear the waiting worship.
Of the ones who cling until the throne answers with fire. We will not turn back. God of David, God of glory, break the powers black, until the throne answers with fire. For the church and for the land, for the watchmen and the families, for the weak who barely stand. King Messiah, hear the remnant, hear the cry the ages bring, until the throne answers with fire. We will stand and sing. The throne has never forgotten how to answer with fire. Stand, sing, wait.
The cry is born in the tent, before it is heard in the field. The war begins in the presence, where the hidden heart must yield. David learned that battles public are decided in the secret place, where the face of God becomes the strength no enemy can erase. The tent of meeting is not weakness, not retreat from conflict's sound. It is where the war cry gathers weight before it hits the ground. There the psalm is sharpened inward, there the motives lose their stain. There the saint becomes a vessel through which heaven can reign. Many want the noise of battle, few desire the fire of prayer, but the ones who carry nations first have knelt and trembled there. Yeshua, train your church to tarry where the burden first is born, till the prayer room holds the thunder of the coming morn. For the cry that wins in public must first have been made pure, and the war cry from the presence is the cry that will endure. Make the secret place our furnace, make the hidden room our field. Let the cry be born in worship before the darkness yields. War cry from the tent of meeting, rise before the fight. Yeshua, teach our prayers to carry heaven's weight tonight. War cry from the tent of meeting, shake the hidden powers through. God of David, God of presence, make our warfare true. Yeah.
There are battles lost by haste and by a people undertrained, battles entered without cleansing, battles shouted through with strain. But the Lord still waits for worshipers who know the secret fire, who have learned to carry burdens without carnal desire. Teach the prayer room's holy patience, teach the singers inner fear, teach the leaders not to move until the cloud is clear. For the cry that tears through strongholds is not born in wounded rage, but in yielded intercession, mature through the age. And the saints who love the presence more than victory itself will be trusted with authority that cannot turn to self. So we raise the cry from stillness, raise it from the holy place, knowing every real advance begins before your face. If the cry was not born in prayer, it may be only noise in the field, but what is born in the presence carries heaven with it.
War cry from the tent of meeting,
Rise before the fight, Yeshua,
teach our prayers to carry
heaven's weight and light.
war cry from the tent of meeting.
Shake the hidden powers through. God of David, God of presence, make our warfare true.
War cry from the tent of meeting.
For the church and for the land, for the wounded intercessor, for the remnant still at hand. King Messiah, train the secrets, make our hidden life anew. War cry from the tent of meeting, make our warfare true. The loudest war cry in heaven may begin as a whisper